Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I got another DC review for you here. So today we're reviewing the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Gold Label Collection Bizzaro. So here's the standard packaging. You got Bizzaro on the side here, Bizzaro on the other side, and then you got a picture of Bizzaro. And before we get into the figure itself, we will show off the accessories he comes with. Starting with the more boring ones, he comes with the typical stand and also the card with the same image from the back of the box and a bio that reads, Bizzaro is a Frankenstein-like monster with a heart of gold. Although he was originally created by Lex Luthor, he's gone on to prove that he is a moral character far superior to that of his mad scientist father. Possessing many Kryptonian abilities, albeit warped and twisted, this heroic clone of Superman fights for truth, justice, and the Bizzaro way. And then let's get into some of his more fun accessories. So we'll start with the only alternative set of hands that he has. He has these two kind of relaxed flight hands. And then he comes with this little, medallion or whatever that says Bizzaro #1, which you can put around him or you can have him hold. But we will take a look at the actual figure now. See if I can get him standing. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Kind of have him. Okay. Gosh. Do I have you guys too zoomed in? What's the case here? Is it? I don't know. It seems like something's off. So I do apologize. Maybe I'm having some technical difficulties, but let's take a look at him. So here is Bizzaro. I am probably just going to use him on the villain shelf because the only other purpose I would really have for him is the Outlaws that Red Hood has, and they haven't made an Artemis yet. So when they make an Artemis, I will do so. But this is Bizzaro, an excellent face sculpt there. You got the backwards S, a very nice bright blue and red. I do believe this is based off of another well, the arms come from the first ever Superman they ever did, which is Superman 1000. And I do believe they used, I don't know if this is the exact body or like a modified version of this body for a Silver Age Superman, or at least they use the same colors. So, but as you can tell, it's just Superman's outfit, but with a backwards S. So there you go. Then on the back, you have an S. And also the Bizzaro I'm familiar with has like his own universe. Like he comes from like, a whole Bizzaro world, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But either way, I'm just glad to have a Bizzaro. So, but one big feature, I won't consider this articulation, but he does have a wired cape, so you can get it into all sorts of cool poses. Obviously, I don't have to really explain the connection, as I'm sure that we all have the same connection to Bizzaro, which is he was someone for Superman to fight, or someone that Superman could redeem, right? So, as Superman is all about that. So, but let us get into articulation. So his head can look that far up, that far down, look side to side, has a little bit of tilt, has the typical Mcfarlane joint, but this one's not really moving. Joints are kind of tight. But his arms goes out that far. He's got a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow, a wrist swivel, and a hinge. He's got a diaphragm, an upper diaphragm joint, and a lower diaphragm joint that allows him to crunch that far forward, that far back, side to side, and twist. His legs kick that far out, kick that far forward, kick that far back. Doesn't have any sort of thigh movement. He's got double jointed knees. He's got a foot that goes that far down, that far up. Has rocker and swivels and toe articulation. You can kind of tell that this was made on a older body because the joints are super tight. At least on mine they are. But let's get him with one comparison, because I feel like there's only one comparison I need to do. So, why am I having such problems with... I don't remember having this many problems with showing these guys in full. Maybe that's why. Get him standing a little bit further back. Hopefully he stays there. And the only other comparison that I really feel like you need to do is next to Superman himself. Now my Superman obviously is a little bit more modern, so he's got a little bit toned down colors. My Superman's also a little bulkier, so there is a definite size difference. But it is really cool to see these two standing next to each other. You know, one thing that Bizzaro has up on him is he has a wired cape. So now, speaking of Superman, I do plan to get the Kingdom Come Superman eventually. I think I'll get the new movie Superman. So, but yeah. So, take Superman out of here for now. I do apologize that it's been so many... Well, I don't really apologize. It's more so, you know, if you're here more for like Marvel Legends, I do apologize because I wish I have been getting more Marvel Legends, and it's not even necessarily that I haven't seen some that I want. DC is cheaper, you know, and I do have to consider that sometimes. So, you know, unfortunately, this is not like a full-time job or anything. Not that I'm not grateful for all of you who decide to stick around and watch my videos, and hopefully it brings some enjoyment to your day. That's the main purpose of this, is just to have fun. But because of that reason, you know, I can't, you know, just go and get a whole wave of action figures every week and have a review every single day or every other day for you guys. And you know, in a miracle world, yeah, absolutely, would definitely do so. But hopefully, you know, the next review you see will be a Marvel Legends, because I've also been wanting to review Marvel Legends because been reading a lot of Marvel stuff lately and stuff like that. So, but that's neither here or there. But I hope you did enjoy this review. I do apologize that it's short, but if you did, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this Bizzaro figure, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.